everyone, it's Shel C from PaperOcotilloStudio, and today I'm sharing with you another one of my mixed media collage canvases, but this time I used the prompts for the February 2021 Tag It Tuesday. I must have missed January's Tag It Tuesday. Tag It Tuesday is a Facebook group that's run by Sherry Whitfield, and I generally do her challenge each month. It used to be 4 prompts, and you had to use 2. It appears that there is now 6 prompts. I used 5 of them. I figured that I could leave one off. That's probably the rules. I didn't read the rules, but you can go over to Facebook and search Tag It Tuesday, and you will come up with her group, and you can ask to join if you'd like to do altered tags. I'm not doing an altered tag this time because I'm still doing my 100 days project, which I decided to do mixed media collage. So to start out this canvas, it's a 4x4 square canvas. I used some acrylic ink. I used an orange acrylic ink and a red acrylic ink. In the challenge, it says to use red and orange. Those are 2 of the prompts. Maybe she has four prompts and then 2 colors, maybe. Maybe that's what the deal is. But anyway, I used red and I used orange. I dripped them on the canvas and I spread it with water and just made like an interesting background. And then I was looking for a stencil to stencil over the top. One of the prompts is to add a flower, and so I wanted to do something on the background that was leaves or stems or something. So I found this stencil, a 6x6. This is a Stencil Girl stencil, and I used some Naples yellow, which is kind of a very warm yellow color, to stencil a little bit of texture to the background. So that is my background, orange and red drips and some stenciling. And then, let's see, what was it? Yeah, add a flower, drawn, painted, or collaged, and use washi tape. So I decided to make my flower out of what's called a washi tape smackdown. You can just take some type of paper and take pieces of washi tape, tear them, just mess around with them and just add them until you've completely filled up a piece of paper. And this is deli paper, just a little piece of deli paper. And I'm trying to find ones that have reds and oranges on them to coordinate with the background. And I just have, whatever I have in my bucket of washi tape, grabbing them, tearing them, ripping them, adding them until I have a big enough piece of colored washi tape, basically washi tape pattern paper at this point, right? Because it's just filled up with colors and shapes and pattern and really kind of randomness. There's hearts, there's flowers, there's little flip-flops, there's some swirls and some grid, and just, yeah, there's even some that has some words on it. So that's what I was doing. I was making someone else calls it that. I think it might be Mary Beth Shaw maybe calls it a washi tape smackdown because you're just putting all the washi tape down, smacking it onto the paper, and then you can cut it out or use it as a collage piece or whatever. So in order to really seal in all that washi tape and make sure that it doesn't peel up, I went ahead and put some fluid matte medium over the top of it, and then I let it dry completely. I think this is the next day I'm working on it. I don't know. I think this was a 2-day process. I'm not sure. But anyway, now I'm going to draw a flower shape, just a random flower shape. I'm using an acrylic marker, a Posca paint pen, because it writes and draws over anything. And, even washi tape with matte medium, it just goes over anything. So this is my use a washi tape and add a flower because I'm drawing a flower and I'm cutting it out, and I'm going to collage it onto my background. So that definitely qualifies. So I've used red, I've used orange, I've used washi tape, and I'm adding a flower. So I'm going to collage this on with some Liquitex matte gel medium. And I'm not putting it right smack in the center. I think that composition looks better if you have things offset or something, I didn't want it right in the middle. So I am also cutting out some paper that's got greens, different colors of green on it. I think it started out its life as roll-off paper when I was gel printing, and it's been used on several projects lately. It's been sitting here. I cut out a little sprig. I cut out a couple little leaf shapes. I just don't like flowers without leaves. It bothers me. It's one of those little weird things I have. It's like the flower. If I'm gonna make a flower, it has to have leaves. It's just a thing. I don't know. I don't know. Not everybody puts leaves with their flowers. So then I'm starting out by gluing down the little green pieces, and then I'll go ahead and put my washi tape smack down flower over the top of it and, put that one down too. There are still two more uh, prompts for this month. Add thread or fibers and use a quote found on Pinterest or Facebook. I didn't want to put words on it, so that's the one I left off. I didn't use a quote. Um, I don't know. I tend to put words on my art journal pages and on like tags sometimes or ATCs, but generally not on little canvases. Although you could, I just I just didn't want to, so I left that one off. So once this is all dry, and I did heat tool dry it a bit to get it really good and dry. Then the next thing I did was to try to add fibers, and I have this red thread. It's kind of it's not exactly embroidery thread, it's something stiffer than that. And it came in a package. I ordered these really cute earrings from a mixed media jewelry maker. And she had that string wrapped around the package, and I just saved it. So I am using a Nuvo glue pen writer thing. It's like a ballpoint pen, and it writes glue on, which is pretty handy when you're trying to do a small something, precise. And then I am laying this cord or thread or whatever it is down and trying to get it to stick into the glue. This was very fiddly, uh, but it turned out really cool, and it's textural. And I ended up, once it was dry, basically dry, I ended up putting a coat of varnish stuff that's from DecoArt. It's called Triple Thick, and I put it over the whole canvas. It made it kind of shiny and also really sealed in that cord so it won't be coming off. But I did wait until everything was dry before I did that. That triple thick, it just makes a nice thick coat really quickly. I also put the same stuff on my flamingo canvas that was from a couple days ago. You guys might have seen it. I put a layer of triple thick over that too, and it soaks into all that textured area where you've glued something on, and it will make it stick uh, really good. It won't come off. You could also do it with a thick matte medium, but I decided to do the glossy stuff. I have the triple thick, and so I did it. It's a DecoArt product. I don't know if I said that. So then I'm just finishing up my little mini canvas using a Pentel brush marker and blending it out with some water while it's still wet. And I also added some Posca pen, an orange Posca pen, to the center of the flower. And what else did I do? I made little white dots around some of the stuff to finish it off. I think that's all I did. But like I said, you guys can join the Tag It Tuesday group on Facebook if you want to, if you like to make altered tags. I usually make altered tags. It just happened that I used the prompts for something else this month for reasons that seem obvious. And Sherry, we'd be glad to have you over there. So and this is day 21's project of 100 days of Mixed Media Collage, 79 more days to go. Do you think I can do it? I think I can do it. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm really having a lot of fun with this. I feel like I'm back, like I'm back in the groove and getting things done. Yeah, that's what I think. So if you like this one, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment or question if you want to. Subscribe, turn on your notification bells when you subscribe so that you know there's a fresh new video. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again with another Mixed Media Collage. Bye-bye.